Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Neighbours. Super excited for this episode. Please introduce yourself and your company to the viewers.
Thank you for having me. My name is Ahmed Reda, and my company is Advice for Integrated Solutions.
And what is the company? What do you do?
Basically, the company is a business consultation, and we think about to provide something different and than that the other companies that they do. Is that to mix more solutions and services in one place. So the company is specialized in talent acquisition that can help the companies in recruiting. And then we have people and culture development, which is specialized in the trainings, especially for the sales training, marketing, innovation, and we do have a very unique training which is called culture awareness. And then we have also ISO certification consultation and the training that's specialized in 4 ISO certifications, which is quality, environmental, energy, and the 4th one, which is health and safety.
So let's kind of go through. So you got a suite of solutions that you can provide. This is for small to medium-sized businesses.
Exactly.
Let's start with that top one of talent acquisition or recruitment of that.
Yeah.
I'm a business owner. My business is expanding. You can come in and kind of do a deep dive in the person that I need to hire, who's the best hire for the next phase for my business, and then you're going to go out there and find the right candidate for me. Is that how it works? Or?
Yes, but before that, I would like to understand the company culture, okay? Because that's a very key to find the best fit for your company. We hear a lot about that with the best fit. We need the best fit. So define the best fit. So the definition of best fit is to understand the culture of each area, because, and by the way, there is nothing wrong or correct or nothing bad or good. It's not about that at all.
It's different for every company, right? So it could be like we're in hyper growth mode and we want to work all the time, or this is kind of a leisure business and we take all the holidays and
that's absolutely,
you work from home 2 times a week and
absolutely
stuff like that.
So it's about like, I need to know what is the company, the way of how they work, then we will start to find the best fit. Yeah.
But
before that, we forget one very important service that we are providing, number 4, which is the digital solutions to the companies. I think this is also something which is very important nowadays because the technology and the social media is now running the business a little bit faster than the normal and what we used to do before,
In the digital solutions, so social media management websites?
Yeah, we create websites for you from the scratch. We create also the social media for you, and also we can offer to manage it for you. We can make ads. We can select your target customers. And and there's a lot of technicality behind that, like something called SEO, and which is how can the people find you easily in the internet. These all things that we work on it with you, and it's also customized for you.
Yeah. And on the culture and awareness piece of it.
Yep.
Give me a description of that. What's that mean? We live in Canada. It's a very culture and diverse world, and there are lots of different cultures that kind of integrate together. And I assume that you're going to help businesses kind of be aware of those things and how to integrate those, or?
Yeah, absolutely, yes. I think the key of success is to understand the culture. It's not, again, about you are from this area or from this area, from this area. So to understand the culture is to understand the communication. So the secret of the culture is to how to make the communication better inside your community, inside your company. And then when the communication is getting better, then you are achieving your goals faster. And when you're achieving your goal faster, you are growing also faster. So you said about Canada that, yeah, of course, that every year we having many of immigrant coming and these people, they are looking for jobs and they come and they work, or even here in the neighborhood area, they rent house or they buy and they will be around the area here. So what happening, these people are out and then they start to communicate. If we don't understand the communication, then the barrier will be bigger and the gap will be bigger.
Yeah, if you just don't understand that culture and how they communicate, you're going to be missing some key pieces, which will create unnecessary roadblocks. Which if you just have some education on different culture and communication styles, that everything will run smooth and smooth as fast.
That's absolutely exactly. You get it. This very summary and very fast and smooth.
Yes,
you can work with me in this one.
Like I was reading the one, and they could be small, subtle things, but like slurping soup as one of the key pieces. Like,
yes.
For us, it could feel as rude, but in other cultures, that's compliments to the chef.
Absolutely,
just a little subtle thing that if you're not aware of that, you're gonna perceive it completely different.
Yeah, again, there is something I don't want to say like this is right or wrong. Okay, this is the way that the people they grow up and they raise in their culture and they do it, and we don't want to judge that as this is something rude or something not good to do this. That's the key. I think we need to respect each other. That's the first thing. Respect everything that the others they do, and then we don't judge and say, this is wrong. I think that's the even when we do this with our family, with your kids and with your family. Sometimes you raise and born in area which is doing this is wrong, but then after some time you realize that there is nothing called wrong or right. It's your way to do this, and then when you come to your kids, you will start to tell them this is wrong, and then kids say, no, that's normal. It's about understanding.
Yeah.
So
understanding and being able to look at it from a multi-dimensional way.
Yes.
And different perceptions of that. And another piece is, which I am not educated on SOPs. No, what was the
SOE?
What was the third?
ISO.
I'm talking about SOPs. That was from my morning meeting of standard operating procedure.
Yes.
ISO.
ISO, yeah.
ISO, what's that?
Yeah, it's an international standard organization that's the world. They need to create like a standard for all the companies that they are operating. Okay, this is standards that they need. All the companies they need to follow it. If you want the certification,
yes.
If you don't want the certification, you can do whatever you want. Okay, but if you want the certification, we agreed that this is the standard that you have to have it in your organization. Okay, so this is divided in many areas. Like in quality, in environmental, in energy saving, in health and safety. There is a lot of areas that you need to have this standard and to follow it. And if you are following this standard and the items that the International Standard Organization put it, then we will give you the certification.
Gotcha. So you can help a business achieve those things and get that standard. You can kind of lay out these are the items that you need to cover and do these things and do these.
Yes.
And then you can help them go and get that.
And then what will reflect you?
Yeah.
For example, you are a customer and you are going to buy anything, like water, for example, and then you check this bottle and it has an ISO certification for quality, and another bottle it doesn't have. For you as a consumer, you will say, "Oh, that's good. That's mean it's following the international standard and it has the quality that I wanted."
So it's a benefit for consumers too. Is it any benefit for recruiting and hiring? Like if I'm a company and I have these things and I'm looking at different prospects, it would be it's just a higher standard, or it's a benchmark.
Yeah, it's not. We cannot say it a higher standard because it's the standard that you follow the internationally. That's why you certified on
Yes.
it. So it's even many of the companies, they say it's good for the companies that exporting or importing or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm personally saying that it's for everyone. If you have the quality management in place, then you will see your company in a better way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and it's the good thing in this one, it's only one standard all over the world. There is no like in North America or in Europe or in Asia. No, it's one organization. That's why we call it ISO, International Standard Organization. Yeah.
And so what type of benefit are you looking to have on Aurora New Market, both from businesses? If you were talking to businesses, why come and work with you and your company? What type of benefit are you trying to have?
That's a great question. Yeah. I'm focusing on our community. I need my big target is make our community is happy and supporting each other and different than the others. Let's imagine with me, okay? Imagine that you live in our community here, and you have the talent, and you cannot find the job for you here in Aurora, which is most of the cases that you can, if you ask the talented people here around the area. So what they will do, they will find their way mostly in the downtown or very far. So imagine with me the time that you take every day to commute to your work from here to downtown, going and coming back. So what will happen to you when you come back by 6, 7 o'clock in the night? You will be exhausted, you will be tired, you will be, you need to sleep. Basically, you just have your dinner and just watching TV for 15 minutes and maybe you will sleep in the couch. Okay, so imagine in the opposite. If you are a talented person and then you find your way here with the community, okay, and you go to your work just like 10 minutes, come back 5 o'clock, then the life completely will change. You will have time to play with your kids. You will have time to go with your friends. You will have time to go and grab one beer in the bar here and sit with your friends and joke and the activities that we used to see before, which is now started to not to see because the people are overwhelming.
Yeah, it's like there is great companies and businesses to work for locally, and there's amazing, great, talented people that live here already, and you're just bridging the gap between that.
Yes.
Which then has ripple effects to it where, the community gets tighter too because you're kind of staying within the community. Even now you come home at 5 o'clock, you have dinner, maybe you go out into the community. And
Exactly. I will be happy. You will not be like, when you're coming from the cars. Now you see the streets in the 5, 6 o'clock and how the people are driving very fast and you need to go to home because, or see the train station when they coming back from work. The people are like, I see the faces really, I know how they feel, because it's a long day, meetings and a lot of things in in their mind, and it's not easy, of course, to get this, to close the gap. It will take time, but at least We need to make the companies to understand there is a talented here, and also the talented here in the community, they understand there is a good companies here.
Yeah, you need to build the awareness of that,
Exactly.
which is what you're going to
Exactly.
do. And so how do business owners or individuals get in touch with you? Just go to the website
Yep.
and that's the best way?
Yep, that's the best way that they can go to. They can go to the advice-ais.ca, and then in the website they will see the services that we are providing, and then they can choose the service, or they can just drop a message that we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will help them. So yeah, that's basically, and of course we are available in the digital, in the social media, and different platforms. We are available. So yeah.
Yeah, like your solutions for small to medium sized businesses.
Yes.
Does the kind of the people part is just one piece of it as well, which I think it's a very important part of it. And that's also kind of consumer facing as well, because you need to be aware for individuals looking for a job or want a career change that you would be a good resource to have, because you'll have built the relationships with the local companies. But then as well, with your clients being the businesses where you can find good people, but as well to help them in different areas within their business as they grow and evolve and continue to expand.
Absolutely. And thank you for saying solutions, because this is exactly what we are providing. We provide solutions. We are not providing service, because we don't have one service or ready-made service, as we can say. We don't have that.
Yeah.
We need to hear from you, and then we will give you the solutions that you want. And speaking of the people that become individuals, not the companies, I think one of the most important thing that individuals also, they need to understand the culture. Okay.
Yeah.
And they need to understand how the business is going here in Canada. Canada is a unique market. And you need to understand how you will start to approach these companies, what you need to do. Sometimes, you need someone to advise you. You do business or you search for job.
Yes.
It's like one word. I'm confused. I have the experience. I have the everything. I don't know what to do. So I think when people, they start to hear from the experts and from the people that they have the knowledge, they will feel, safe. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do the business. Then I understand you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we help individuals that if they are really looking for establish their business, or they are looking for jobs, we will advise them. I will absolutely give them the solutions. If I see that he or she or they are looking for job, but I can see that they better for them to make business, I will tell them make business.
Yeah, for sure. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm sure we'll be hearing more from you. And if you're a business that's looking for solutions, we'll link you up in the show notes.
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Myles. Thank you.